Yeah. Big bag, got him big mad. Get into some money in it bag. Jumping out the Rolls truck with the Temp tag. I'm getting money, I don't get mad. As a nigga in my hood, he gon' set it on stamp. And when them situations came, I came out like a champ. When it was pouring down raining, I came out of it damp. But now it's champagne showers when we poppin' the champ.
Can we say? Can you say?
He said it.
But I'm saying.
The fuck?
He started the camera going. Oh no, it's cool. It's I like authentic.
This is I quote.
Yeah, I understand.
Look, I ain't got it. Fuck. You can't say that, but he said it.
Oh man, we back. Episode 3, Bill Not Bought Podcast. Thank y'all for joining us again.
Welcome.
It's your boy.
It's
It's D. You know the at. You'll see it in the video. We got White Boy in the building.
You're
White boy.
And got a photographer. And then some people text me. It was like they were laughing at the fact that I said my other half. And then how you responded. So now I'm gonna just keep like trying to find like
What'd they say?
It was like they was laughing at the fact that I said my other half.
Yeah.
So I guess this episode I'm gonna say my buddy, my pal.
Okay. My buddy, my pal. Confidant. That's weird. Cool.
Introduce yourself.
Don't worry about it. What's up, y'all? Trey, T.3 eyes. Check the ad, follow me. That's all I got today. I'm gonna keep it P.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shit on.
Yep.
Tight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Pockets extra guapi.
Yeah.
Type shit.
But I mean, typically how we're gonna probably start every podcast, temperature check. How you feeling?
You know, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm feeling good, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't even lie to you, twin. I feel like I'm feeling like myself again. I done cut some people off.
Okay.
Made some new connections, kind of just not holding shit as to heart. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, no funny shit, I grew my beard back. I feel like myself again.
Okay.
So I feel like I'm back.
It was in the hair follicles.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm back in the game.
Okay.
Shit was I think I cut my beard off, turned light skin a little bit.
Okay.
Shit
A
was
little bit more emotional.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
No offense,
You know
white
what
boy.
I'm saying? Took the E.
Yeah.
Took the E out. Now I'm having.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Too much E in the motion.
Right.
So now I'm, you know the vibes, bro.
Yep.
Now I'm feeling good. You know, work alright. We just gonna leave that where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I mean, you know what I'm saying, niggas B-Day coming up and shit.
Yeah. How'd you turn?
I got gray in my beard.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know, I feel good, bro. I used to be real nervous about turning certain ages. Like me turning 29, I used to be nervous just about where I'm gonna be at in life.
Yeah.
But now I feel like I'm more so embracing it just because I see the growth.
Just getting started. If you want me to be real
You know
about
what I'm
it.
saying? I see the
Yeah.
growth. I feel like I thought I was in my prime, but I
Yeah.
feel like I'm really in my prime.
Nah, not
now.
even
Like,
close.
I feel like
not even close.
I'm about to. You know
Like
what
we
I'm
make the
saying?
jokes like about it
Yeah.
often, like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, they 30.
I'm about to pop it.
Boy,
now.
yeah, boy, you about 30, ain't
I'm about to,
Yeah,
Popping
but,
it.
Yeah, but you just getting started in reality.
Yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. I think it's just more like you being okay with where you at, you seeing growth. If you don't see growth, I feel like that's where niggas be.
Yeah.
You know, niggas having midlife crises when they
Self-conscious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, damn, I ain't this, I ain't
Yeah.
doing this.
I'm 30,
Damn,
I ain't got no
thought
kids.
Yeah,
I'm
I
30,
thought
I ain't
was
got no
gonna be
family.
Here.
Yeah.
I'm saying I ain't got no girl. I thought I was gonna be married.
Yeah.
You thought your life was gonna be. I ain't making the type of money I was supposed to be making, but I feel like shit, I'm cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I'm seeing what's going on. I'm seeing where I was yesterday in comparison to today. I'm seeing in comparison like where I was when I first moved here up until now. And I can see where I'm going. So I'm really cool with it. I'm cool. I'm really good with where I'm at. Like,
Perspective.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. It's good perspective.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yourself?
So like once again, I think it's kind of like enjoying one part of my life a lot, like this and all the extracurriculars I enjoy a lot. I enjoy learning YouTube. I enjoy learning Spotify. I enjoy learning the editing process. I enjoy trying to figure out what makes certain things go. What's making the algorithm. I enjoy that part of it.
For sure.
As soon as I go into that work building though, it's like, man, this is so slow.
Yeah.
And it's the dire need for a switch up.
For sure.
Like it's a dire need to do something different. I think I've definitely timed out of where I'm at. And I'm always thankful for the money per se, because I mean, there's a lot of people that would love to be in my situation, but at the same time, it's kind of like I need to feel growth somewhere else. I'm starting to feel a little bit stagnant. So
for sure.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out kind of in a spiritual way, like what God is telling me. Is he telling me to stay still? Is he telling me to move forward? And I'm trying to like get things around me quiet enough so that I can listen. And I don't always do my best at that, but I'm trying to just really hone in and focus and figure out, okay, what direction am I going as far as a career path per se? Because it's like the goal I've set for myself is the next 9 to 5, 8 and skate that I have.
Yeah.
I wanted to be the last one. And not in the sense of like, 9 to 5 is, you know what I'm saying, that's out of here. It's just more of a sense of like that one is going to carry me.
A little happier with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be more flexibility. It's going to give me all of the
like wants and desires or
advantages of doing what I like to do outside of work.
Yeah. And
so I mean to be even more blunt about it, like close to a hybrid remote job to where I can just have work-life balance,
autonomy to do something.
Yeah, just so the most maximum flexibility. What autonomy? Oh, for sure. Autonomy is definitely a great word. That is the word. That's a good word. We're talking about Scrabble. Yeah, no, I'm looking for that. I need that.
Sure.
I would love to be home between 2 to 3 days out of the week. Yeah. And it would just create such a good balance for me.
I do like that you said that, like, you know, because I've been praying more with intention.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Asking God what I want.
Yeah.
Asking God for what I want. Got to put it out there.
Yeah.
And then just what you said before that. You said something about this, like doing this, like just like the YouTube and Spotify. I feel like this is giving me a new life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is giving me a new light. You know what I'm saying? It's making me a lot happier. It's putting me in a mode. Like I said kind of last time.
For this video, I might tell Eric, depending on how many times you do it, put a counter in the corner how many times I tell you to speak into the mic.
Damn, it's right here.
Yeah, but you turn your head.
Okay. All right. But nah, just giving this. I feel like this is giving me a new life. Like for real. Just like I said last time, just constantly posting, and make me feel like, you know, like I said, I'm doing my part, especially like when you at work with you know, right, doing the posts, doing my own shit, making sure my videos is edited, right, making sure I'm taking the time. I do get ready with me 3-4 days before I even put the fit on, just to make sure I'm ahead of schedule, making sure I ain't rushing, so I can get the video edited, so I can post it. And like I said, it's just giving me. I be at work like, I got to record my podcast today.
Yeah. No, I enjoy that part because it's like, it's almost like creating little systems for yourself for the new thing that you got going on. Okay, we got the Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Okay, then we got the 3, 4. Okay, then we got to figure out. Okay, then we got the spot. Okay, so how we going to promote? Like doing all the logistical things for the things you got going outside of work is exciting. It's just the work front just kind of be like, I still got to do this to fund this. And I think that's what it is. Once I can get to the next spot that will continue to fund the ventures that I have outside, once the ventures can self-sustain me, oh man, that's over with.
Yeah, I feel like I was thinking about that. I was like, damn, I feel like we making an investment. I was like not upset, but I was thinking about just the money we spend and gotta spend, you know, just shit we gotta do. And I'm just like, damn, like that's all right. Once I didn't have it.
Yeah. to do.
To even you'd be on your own, brother.
Yeah, for sure.
So and then it just made me feel good. I was at Jay's birthday dinner Sunday. I never even told you. I low-key was waiting to tell you today. Some nigga I didn't know. He was at the table. He was like, oh, you the nigga with the podcast. I'm like, you damn right.
You Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
Built.
Yeah. I'm like, cause I said something. I was like, man, I'm trying to chill. I'm trying to be outside. Then he was making a joke, but the joke was good. He was like, this nigga got a podcast talking about he about to be inside. I'm like, hey,
yeah.
I mean, I am, but
yeah.
Did make me feel good. I was waiting to tell you that. I've been holding that in since the dinner. I was like, damn, that shit made me feel.
Now
so
that
good.
first little,
I don't even know the nigga.
You the
Damn, I know. Bill not both.
that do make you feel good.
For real, that shit made me. I'm just like, damn.
Bruh, from the real Miss Jenkins.
Yeah, Miss Jenkins. That shit made me feel good. I'm like, damn, we just getting started. And I didn't know him. I didn't know the nigga. I'm just like, I don't care how you see me. It's just the fact that you acknowledged it.
Right, for sure.
Made me feel good. I went home. Thank God. I was just like, damn, like the acknowledgement just made me feel good.
For sure.
Nigga that I didn't know.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
I can only imagine we keep going and motherfuckers be like, damn, that's.
Yeah. The little texts definitely do the. I watched it. I really liked it. It was really funny. Like that little stuff. Oh man. Sure. I'm like, oh cool.
My coworker, nigga I was working out with yesterday, he was like, bro, that shit gonna take off. I'm like, damn, like niggas just giving me reassurance just because. He was like, remember this conversation? We in the gym, bro. Your shit gonna take off. Like that shit just told me to stay the course.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, all right, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lock in.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no. And I mean, at the same time, it's also the balance of like since I'm kind of doing since I'm so analytical at times, I catch myself on the YouTube page looking at our analytics and just I'm not sure if it's me. You just log in, it's right there, little analytics tab. It say analytics. I like sometimes I'll catch myself doing all right, so we got 200 views that video, and then so if we do 200 views a video, and then if we do it, like I already catch myself doing it. I'm like, you know what? Let me just slow down and enjoy what's going on right now. Yeah. Like that's why, like when we talk about, shout out to Eric, our post-production person. I forgot his but Stovetop Visuals. Yeah. Known him for 9 years. A good, very, very brother of mine. We were talking about the editing process, and you know what I'm saying, just trying to fine tune it and get it right. That's really another part of the reason why I didn't really get upset or I'm not pissed this time around. Not only because I know him, but also like I feel like this part of the process, it come with those. It come with those, like the audio, the lighting.
We only on episode 3.
Yeah, what I was encouraged by, I was on the phone with him. I was telling him, I'm like, you know, he did the when I told him to do the LeBron edit and we're experimenting with the pictures edit. I liked it so much. I'm like, dang, we already did that for the second episode. Usually people don't add those type of edits that soon into or experiment with that type of stuff so soon into the podcast.
He's so cold.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Well, me and him are having those continuous conversations, like, you know, bouncing those ideas off of each other because I know how his creative mind thinks and he knows how mine's kind of think. And I'm so much of a visual person. I can vocalize something, and he's really, really good at hearing what I'm trying to say.
For sure.
And then just creating that whole picture. So, but yeah, no, I'm how I'm feeling is just continuing to try to find work-life balance. Like that's what I'm trying to find.
I demand my shit. I be work-life balance. That's what y'all told me. That's what y'all told me when I got hired.
We not at that we not at that place right now. It's funny you just said that. Like, look, currently how things are, we're just not in that place. You got defense leaders texting in group chats with war plans and sending it via text, and and you got reporters in those group chats exposing that and the repercussions that a regular government employee, if that was to happen to them, they would be fired and probably go to prison. But these defense leaders can get away with murder on TV, but nonetheless. So I guess we can go ahead and get straight into our topics today. I guess I'm gonna start this with posing the question to you, and let me frame this question right. I told you over the phone that I had a couple of women in my life. Yeah. Heard you say the word hoes our first episode, and I mean, I gave you bail, like, you know, hoes within context. So would you like to further explain what you meant by hoes?
Okay, I don't want to say term of endearment because it's not endearing. It's just
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Starting off your sentence, I'm not.
It's just, I just feel like it's just more like a.
I love the hoes,
man.
If you're going that route, it's crazy.
I was.
Let's clean it up. What do you mean by the hoes? I'm not
like. It's just more like a conversation.
Hold it up. You ain't paying us. Yeah, my fault.
See, so I got a black cup.
Yeah.
Black cup. That's all I said. Black cup.
You right.
But I just felt like it was more like I refrain from saying like the B word since we started. Mm-hmm. Just because the women in my life have often reminded me when I be talking. If I say bitch, motherfuckers be like, what you like?
Yeah, who you talking
James, to? Women.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's just more like a conversation amongst my niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just be like, man, it ain't like, that hoe. It's more like, it's just more like we talking about the hoes. So, or, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be like, damn, he got the hoes.
So when I was explaining it to him, mainly my mother, when I was explaining, when I was explaining hoes to my mom, I'm like, listen, hoes is like, we're not talking about all women in general. Yeah. We talking about a subset of women. So literally like those hoes over there. Yeah. That don't mean those hoes here. That's those hoes over there. The women around me, I'm not saying these hoes right here. No, I'm talking about them hoes. When I say them hoes.
He not talking about you?
Yeah. When I say them hoes,
I wouldn't talk about my mama either.
These hoes out here, I'm talking about over there.
Yeah, my mama not a hoe.
Yeah, across the way, over yonder. Yeah, I'm not. We not
hoes.
Yeah, them. You know what them hoes be doing.
You know.
I'm not. It's a difference. Yeah. It's not. It's the same way. And I told her it's the same way when women go. Man, I hate these niggas. And it'd be our women friends that be like, man, I hate these niggas.
Yeah, these niggas ain't shit.
Niggas, what? Classic. Niggas ain't shit. But I know they ain't talking about me.
Yeah, I'm shit.
Man. The best type.
Yeah, I'm the best type of shit.
The best type shit.
The fuck type of shit you talking about? Yeah.
Like, so I'm like, I don't take it personal when they be like, these niggas ain't shit. It's like, oh, you're talking about a certain type of nigga. Yeah. A subset of niggas. Them niggas over there. You
have enough count or enough niggas to be like them niggas.
Yeah, you've had enough experience. Yeah, experiences to say
to group.
Yeah, a certain type of nigga. And it's the same way on the other side. I've had enough experience with certain type of women. Yeah. To where I can put them together in a category.
For sure. These
hoes right here be irritating. I hate
these irritating hoes.
Yeah, I hate these hoes right here. Right all in this pot. Right here.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, dog, it's every girl. I mean, I'm not, I have female friends. I got females I've dealt with. I wouldn't put all of them in the hoes.
Yeah, no. No, I'm like, I've never referred to any of my babysit. Like, I've never been like, that's my main hoe.
Yes. That's my best hoe.
Best hoe. Yo.
My favorite hoe.
Yeah, well, nah, me and that hoe locked in.
Yeah, me. I love that hoe.
I love it. What y'all be doing? Hoeing around? Like, I've never said that.
Oh, y'all kicked it with my hoes.
See hoes. Me and the hoes.
Yeah, me and the hoes about to go out. But
what you doing?
At this hoe house?
At this hoe.
It's fucked up, bro.
I'm smoking hookah with some hoes.
It's my best friend. It's my best friend. Like, this is my best friend.
Yeah, nah, it's never. It's to identify a certain type of woman. Yeah. And it is not supposed to come off harmful. No, it is just, that is the vernacular, that is the jargon. That's just what it is. Speaking of women and identifying them as a certain type of thing, I know we was on the phone, and it's a bit irritating now. It's getting to the point now where I don't even know what to call it. But I thought about it the more you said it. We had the fortune, whether it be the fortune or the misfortune, to grow up in an era where we had a life without social media and a life with it.
For sure.
And
I damn near don't even remember life without it. I kind of do,
but we certainly had it.
Yeah, for sure.
And the rise of social media during our lifetime, we've had the privilege of being able to adapt with it, grow with it, and kind of understand its placement.
For sure.
Like if you were born between 95 and 99 ish, 98,
you got
99.
some of the non-social
You got
media.
yeah, and you got both of those years, and so you kind of know when we say sometimes, yo, just turn it off. We really know what that means. Like, yo, just turn it off. Where there's some people that don't know necessarily what that means. What you mean turn it off? It's a part of me.
Yeah.
And so like I say that to say, I remember around the time where I started to notice the trend of bringing because it's all AAVE, African American vernacular English, like that we use on social media, but we kind of like acronym it and shorten it in a way. And I remember when that first came to life and we started using it in everyday life, or even much simpler than that. I remember when people started calling people by their at names, like in real life. Like I would be with White Boy, and I would people would call him White Boy Zero. That was his at name at the time, and they'd be like White Boy Zero, and I would be like,
is he a superhero?
What the fuck is going on? It would literally like trip me out. It would trip me out because I'm like,
who are you talking to?
Yeah, did you just call him by his Twitter handle? Is that what we doing? His name is Malik. What are you talking about? So I say that to say, identifying women as fine shit now.
Hey man,
I don't know where we're going.
I ain't gonna lie. That shit kind of.
It's what?
Kind of catchy, bro. That shit's kind of catchy.
Catchy how?
What do you mean?
I heard that shit 5 times over the week. I text D. I said, bro, like I've heard it. We had a conversation, then I kept hearing it. Motherfuckers, I was at dinner. Motherfuckers was like, man, she got hella fine shit, or he got hella fine shit, or they be finding hella fine shit. Then I'm watching it. I told you when James had called me, he said something about salutations, Madam Fine Shit. He said that to a girl or something. He said he walked up to a girl, he's like, salutations, Madam Fine Shit. I said, bro,
I'm not going that far.
I told him I told him while we was on the phone, I said, we about to talk about you. Saying that lame ass shit. So I feel like that's some young nigga shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like fine shit. Like, what is fine shit? Like, what is fine shit?
What is the shit?
What's the shit?
What is fine shit? Fine shit is like bait.
Bait what?
But so we back in the day, DMV, one of the terms was bait. Like she bait.
Like to say she bad as shit.
Yeah,
she bait.
She the bait.
She's bait.
Yeah, she bait.
Yeah.
That made much more sense.
This is how he's looking like that. That's how y'all look into these niggas' turn.
But see, like bait, bait is almost like a bar. It's like
I get it though. But it made sense for us.
Like bait, you attract to bait. Fish attract to bait.
But you have to understand where these is brain rot kids coming up with this shit. Like the shit's not gonna make sense.
She's some fine shit, man.
Fine shit.
She's some fine shit.
Cause
that's some fine shit right there.
Cause my brain automatically go. So the woman is the shit.
Yeah, she the shit.
She fine shit.
Yeah,
like she shit. Let's start off. The woman is shit.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? The dream said, shawty right there.
She the shit.
Yo, she the shit.
Yeah, like that's a little bit different than
like you the shit.
A lot different.
It's you the shit.
Yeah, you. That's saying something.
Yeah, that's
just saying you just shit. Period. She fine shit.
Yeah, but you put fine on it. It's like all right. So.
All right. Cause what's the opposite of fine shit?
You can't. I don't know.
Damn. They ain't got that far yet.
That's the problem. Because he said something on the phone that had us busting out.
Shit.
Yeah,
she's some shit. She's some shit.
She's not fine shit.
She's some shit.
She's some shit.
And then the lower than that is just some shit.
Yeah, shit.
She shit.
She shit.
Man. Yeah. Like, what? He said on the phone, bro. He said on the phone that had me dying laughing. He said it's gonna get to a point where we just start saying, yeah, that's my little shit.
Niggas be saying that now, bro. That's my little shit.
That's my little shit.
That's my little shit, man.
My little turd.
My little shit.
My little turd.
You know what I'm saying? They took stink away because it was stink.
So stink I can get with. That's old. Stink, that's old school though. That's old. Like that's been here.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, stink.
Little
shit. Little shit. That's my little shit.
I'm not. I can't get with that.
Trial and error, bro. Like even that is a little bit old school. Like, cause we
in the DMV, we PG definitely like we used to be like yeah, because we use that yeah for anything. Yeah is old, but Lil yeah is like just saying that's my Lil yeah. Like that's not it's.
I ain't gonna lie. It's only used for women though. Ain't nobody. I mean, no, it's actually used for
men.
Both,
I've seen it used for men.
Motherfuckers be like, oh, he's some fine shit. I was on the phone. It's actually crazy. I was on the phone with somebody. They was like, oh, you look like some fine shit. I say, all right, I ain't gonna lie. Don't talk to me like that.
What you mean? It's a compliment.
I ain't gonna lie. Like I ain't fine shit.
Nah,
I ain't shit.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't shit.
He fine shit.
Yeah, like I wouldn't turn on.
Maybe I'm tapped into.
I mean, it's cool to be tapped in. Like you know what I'm saying. I try to keep up in a modest way, but
like the socials though.
Somebody told me I was old. They was like, man, see y'all on that old nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all can't keep up with the time. That's what somebody told me. Now y'all talking about how the young niggas. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah. I mean, this is how it naturally progresses. This is the cycle of life. Yeah, we gonna look at something that you do and be like, I don't know why you doing that. Like why? Like I'm not going to put it down to the point like, oh y'all so stupid. Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, I'm confused. Teach me this. Show me why this makes sense.
I'm trying to figure out what I ever use it. Man, she's some fine shit, bro.
Nah,
yeah, I just don't even sound right. I ain't gonna lie. That's some fine shit.
It's like I can admit
this little fine shit.
I can admit that yeah.
I got this.
Like I can admit, like back in the day when we used to say yeah, like that was stupid. Like us being like, yeah, we about to go yeah with the yeah.
But it wasn't stupid.
I just got some yeah.
So the difference is, right?
So I
yeah.
The difference is though, right? Y'all are taking it too much like in person kind of thing, where it's like these young niggas. Everything is social media, bro. So that they don't actually have to say that.
No Cap has a song called "Fine Shit." I think.
Right.
I was listening.
Right. So and I guess that's the crossover for me. When I said a lot of this social media language being taken off the sites and being used in real life, when their intention is to only be used in the social sites, used in the DM. So I can imagine
because that's a TikTok term, but that's where that shit came from.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I'm not DMing nobody,
but I can imagine it working though.
It's not even on like
damn fine shit.
The young niggas is DMing that shit now, but like that shit was more like it started off on some like comment shit, like you would just comment on the jump shit. Like I was seeing it like when I first
I'm about to DM somebody fine shit.
Right.
I guarantee that shit probably work.
It probably work.
It probably will work. I ain't gonna lie. It's social media, bro. A lot of shit work.
Yeah. Smile.
A lot
oh my
shit.
God.
Oh my God.
Call me fine shit.
Y'all lots of fine shit. That's crazy.
I mean, it's a social media thing where it's like that with a lot of shit though. Where if you take shit off of social media,
it's like that with a lot of shit. It's fine shit like a lot of shit. I'm just saying. That's the problem. Like
we just getting to that age, bro.
And I understand.
That's that new generation and shit.
It's the same conversation. It's the same conversation me and him were having about I digress. Like. I had because we were on the phone and he was talking about something, but I digress. I think you had said, but I digress.
Yeah, I was like,
and I had just was listening, and I was just like, that's not how you digress. I was like, black people digress wrong. Black people use I digress as to say it's funny how they use it to be petty.
Yeah.
Oh, so you ain't gonna come visit me? I digress.
Yeah.
That is exactly how people.
Yeah, that's not how you digress.
Like, oh, you be playing games, whatever. But I digress. I'm like,
yeah, no, you started out. You started the message out like that. Look, that's not digressing.
It's not.
Digressing is to.
I thought it meant what I said. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was like taking like a. You know what I'm saying? Like a breather. Like, you know what I'm saying? I digress, bro.
Taking a breather. No. No, it's supposed to be used. It's supposed to be used like when you're like deferring from a point into return to the main subject at hand.
I feel like it was more like you got it though. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna let you have it.
I digress means
no worries.
I digress means the speaker, they've temporarily strayed from the main topic and are about to return to it. So like we were talking about something and then I go somewhere else with it, then I digress and then return to what we talk. But it never is used that way. It's I seen you with that bitch. I digress. It's like, wait, no, you don't.
You got it. It's basically like you got it. Yeah.
It's never, no.
He did the and everything.
Oh God.
I see you with that bitch.
Yeah.
I seen you with that bitch.
I digress.
I digress.
Yeah. Like you can't start the conversation and we be talking and be like, I digress. It's like, no, you that was the main topic. Yeah, you didn't digress from it. This is what you want to talk about. So now I gotta ask you, well, what do you mean?
I know you seen me text you.
Yeah. I digress. No, you don't. What did you? No, you don't. What do you want to talk about? What'd you text me about? What do you want to talk about? What do you really want to talk about?
To that original text.
What it really is when somebody digress, they really want to talk about the thing they just brought up.
Yeah.
Like it is literally a substitute for
it bothers them.
Yeah, it's funny how. Yeah. That's literally what it is.
It's really bothering me, but
yeah.
I digress.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. Sort of.
Yeah.
Sort of. Like, come on now. The transition. I told you I was doing research on this app.
Yeah.
We don't have to stay here long. It's okay.
Because I want to know about the app.
So, I was researching this app called 3Fun for polygamous relationships and those interested. What I found was that there's a group of apps called Field, OkCupid, and #Open, to where you can set your setting as a person that is interested in these polygamous relationships.
Oh, no matter
which way you want to go, and just get out here.
Okay.
And go crazy. So
go crazy. Go crazy.
I was trying to figure out how to frame this topic because I was just interested. But I figured out how I would frame it. What would you do? What would you do if a girl told you that she had this app in her phone? These apps in her phone.
Not a girl, some fine shit.
Some fine shit. There's some fine shit had they app.
Yeah.
If I knew what the app was?
Yeah.
I mean, I asked if she into that.
Okay.
Like, that's what you into?
Yo, you into that?
Yeah.
That's how you like to get down?
You know what I'm saying? Like that.
And what she be like, what you mean?
Like,
you know what's crazy? Men have a funny way of saying something but saying nothing. Yeah, don't say it.
I know exactly what he's saying. He didn't say shit.
I knew what he said.
Exactly
you into that because that was loaded. Like that meant a lot of things.
I need to know which way.
That had like 5 things under that. You into that? Switching, interchanging the fluids. Which you that like all of that.
I know which one you into. So
which
I just say that. Because I mean, especially if I know what it means, I just want to know. Like, if she be like, "What you mean?" Like, you know what I'm saying? That's type time you on. That's what I'm saying.
Type time.
That's type time you on.
Okay, we just gonna keep going abstract.
That's
You never gonna,
for sure.
He's never gonna say it. Do you like having sex with 2 people?
I mean, that's type time. Now I'll be like, I mean, what you got that for?
And then he gonna digress.
Yeah, right.
I digress. Because I want to know what you got the app for.
Yeah.
What you doing on the app?
Yeah, it's funny because like. One, like,
what you gonna say?
It depends, because it's gonna be like for me. It's like, I'm gonna ask: is it experimental, or is this something that you're doing long term? Is this like you want to be in a relationship with 2 people, or you want to just have an experience with 2 people?
It.
Yeah, like that's 2 different things. Because if you want to be in a long term thing with 2 people, you rock out, you do your thing.
Polygamy the new wave, apparently. Though.
Yeah, it's not the calling of my life. I don't have that. I could never.
It's such a thing now.
Yeah, I could never imagine a world trying to manage 2 women. Man. I could never. One is enough. 2 periods, bro.
They may sync up.
But come on, dog.
I ain't got the funds.
What? 2? It's 2 stomachs.
I'm saying I ain't got the funds.
Nah.
Difference between having hoes and having like 2 girlfriends.
That's not
different type of money you spend.
Oh, for sure.
2 different emotions.
Man, every day.
Yeah,
I work with women. I work with all women.
Yeah.
I'm dealing with that shit now, and I ain't. You know what I'm saying? It's not even people I deal with. I'm like, oh my god. Like I go to work, I be like, bro, like it's 5 of y'all.
It's crazy because it's like I majored in psychology in undergrad and then in graduate school, and it's just straight women. Then when I started going in the workplace in certain community aspects, women. Where I'm at now, women.
Yeah.
Which for the main aspect, Black women, I love working in these spaces with them because of
I love.
Yeah, for sure. Like I'm saying, just from this aspect of working with them because they're endearing, they care. If they fuck with you, they fuck with you.
Yeah.
But at the same time, what is disparaging and what is hard to see is the fact of when they beefing with each other, it's it's blood. Like they really beefing
When I
with
first
each other.
started my job, I was like, they was kind of asking me like, they wanted me to come in and kind of change the vibe in there, and they wasn't. Not all of them was getting along. Or they had some days they'd just be being catty towards each other. I feel like they needed some different type of energy in there.
Right.
When I came in there, like the time in there, and they'd be like in there, if I'm having a bad day, give a nigga a hug or some shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh, thanks.
Yeah.
But then it'd be like James, we hungry.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna feed us today? I'm like, all right, bro.
Yeah. Right.
Kind of throwing me off a little bit, but it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Or they just, but they look out a lot, like
for sure. For sure.
Like, we got you breakfast.
I've got free food at work
Man.
a lot, like a lot.
Yeah, for
like
sure.
a lot of chicken, a lot of pizza, like a lot, like more than I should.
My manager cooks a lot. She be like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When she'd bring me a
Brought
plate,
something from home.
I'd be happy as
yeah, for sure.
I'd be happy as
For
shit.
sure.
She'd
What?
be like, I'm cooking. I'd be like, I don't care what it is.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever turned food down
What?
at work. I don't think I ever have. I don't think I've ever been like, no, I'm okay.
All I told her is I don't eat pork.
Yeah, for sure.
And have
for
at
sure,
it after
for sure,
that.
for sure. It's to the point now they know I don't like sweets. Like they know I don't like desserts. Like, oh yeah, we had, but we know you don't like. It's like, appreciate it.
You learning.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, no. I hate that as far as in the work environment that sometimes those relationships between the women that are there can somewhat bleed over into the work environment so much so like if you're walking with a certain woman and another woman don't like her but you're cool with both of them, the other woman goes, oh, so that's your friend? It's like,
I digress. Seen you walking with that bitch.
Yeah. Oh, that's your friend? It's like, bro, we at work. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Let's just be bigger than the situation. So, but yeah, I definitely had to update you on my research. I'm probably done researching in that area.
Mm-hmm.
I just
you still got the app on your phone?
No. Apparently,
you don't have all.
Yeah, it should over with.
Apparently,
polygamy shit on there. They just about to have all. They just about to start sending you.
Yeah, oh God.
Apparently,
emails, all that. They got
something popped up on my phone. I low key was thrown off. I don't know if this is my algorithm or it might be my Twitter or whatever. Something like told me like it was like a save yourself from porn app. It was like
okay.
It was like some app. It was like it was like an app to tell you like if you open the app like don't do it.
Okay.
I'm like I looked. I said, "Are we watching porn like that?"
Saving one stroke at a time.
Yeah, no, they like because it was like a commercial joint. They was like like every time you go into the app, it'd be like like breathe.
So we gonna skip over that.
What?
This nigga said saving one stroke at a time.
You said, wait, hold up. You said it open the app and be like, breathe?
Yeah, I downloaded the app because I want to see.
Hold on.
I ain't
wait,
like,
stop,
I didn't
stop,
open
stop,
the app yet,
stop.
but I did download because I wanted to see what it was.
Stop, wait.
I don't be overloading on
No,
the
I'm
porn.
just trying to figure something out. I'm trying to do the math in my head. So for somebody that's really like have the urge, the app tell you like,
yeah.
And that's supposed to make me not want to do it no more?
Talking about.
Honestly, I take a breath. I start looking up categories. Ebony.
Yeah. BBW. Fine shit. Big tit.
Like what?
Like, nah, because the processor, you about to get into it be crazy. You be scrolling.
What?
Try to find a good video.
Don't tab over.
Yeah, don't.
Now you got 5 tabs open. And then each tab got a certain part of the video that what? Nasty.
Gotta delete your history.
What? Oh no, I'm in a private browser every time. It's not amateur hour.
Private browser.
Past that.
What?
Come on,
I research normal stuff in private browser. So what you do?
If I research, I'd be bad because I used to do it. I used to like, let's say if I watch porn or whatever, Pornhub, cool, and then I like get out of it in the regular tab, then I go back into it and I just want to research
I said he basic.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Back in the day, he was basic.
No, I'm just saying. So let's say if I want to Google something, I want to search something with a P, and then that's the first thing that pop up. I'll be like, damn.
Exactly. That shit fucking.
It give me a reminder, like shit.
You did that, bro. I did do that.
I do it again.
Breathe.
Yeah, that's the they need that.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, telling me to breathe.
It's crazy because as soon as you finish, you be like,
Oh God.
let me get a towel.
Nah, it'd be the crazy, like when you finish and then do something that don't got nothing to do with nothing. Like do that and then watch some basketball highlights.
They start playing the game. They start playing.
I did this a while. Just one time did it and then started dribbling the basketball. Like so just downstairs.
You gotta get because you really gotta get your mind off of what you just did.
I gotta go far away. I gotta go far away. I gotta go.
So
like,
you did that shit.
Yeah, for
Me
sure.
not think about what I just did.
Basement doing dribbling drills. Like, I can't believe I just did that.
1, 2. It's like, all right, tween behind the back.
You be feeling like a stray. You be feeling like, bro.
Poop putt. I feel like the
So
worst.
disappointed.
Why did I do
Nasty.
that?
I feel like a nasty nigga, bro.
Why did I do that? Hey.
No, that shit be crazy.
Oh man, but yeah, the transition from that. Again, we could talk about some music.
Let's get into this music.
Playboi Carti.
You can start it, bro.
We didn't talk about it last time. I think we literally we potted on the day after it dropped.
No, it was before because we was listening to it in the car on the way. Because you kept saying it. You kept saying the shit.
It was
The day after we potted the day after it dropped.
It was day
Oh,
after.
yeah,
Friday,
yeah, I
Saturday.
thought you-
Yeah. I don't have much to say. All I will say is that, I mean, it's Carti.
Yeah.
I mean, it's experimental. I call it dark metal rap.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you call
It is definitely dark metal rap. His influence on music is undeniable. I don't really have for certain artists. I don't have like overly negative things to say depending on who they are, what their influence is, what they've done in the game. So if like Carti, I've told you this before, but I view Carti the same way I view Yachty, the same way I view Uzi, the same way I view Kodak.
Yeah.
In that whole little section of, they all created unique sounds for themselves where they made offspring, and it's undeniable.
Yeah.
So I can't take away from that. Do I like every Carti song? No. But there are certain Carti songs where I'm like, I understand exactly what vibe you are going for. I understand what this is meant for. There's a content creator in a show called Culture United, and there's a content creator called Professor Sky. And he was talking about the genius of Carti is that you may not agree with the sound, you may not agree with the looks, you may not agree with anything that he does, but what you cannot deny is what he does and what he sounds like and looks like damn near sounds like and looks like Atlanta to a certain culture subset of Atlanta.
Sure.
There are people that dress like Carti, sound like Carti, want to be Carti.
For sure.
And there's genius in that. Like I can't deny that. Not every artist has that. Not every artist can do that. Not every artist can drop and have this world-stopping effect. Because when he dropped, what you can't deny is that every Instagram story had Carti on it.
Yeah, I did.
Because you just want to listen. You just want to listen and just see.
I remember Freak was like, damn, because I posted one of the songs. He's like, oh, maybe it's hard since I listened to it. I mean, it's granted, it was the song with Future.
Yeah.
But it was just be like, I mean, niggas want to make music with him. He got Kendrick on the album.
Yeah.
Got Future on the album. Got Travis on the album. Clearly, these niggas is fucking with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, these trap niggas, real niggas, whatever the hell you want to call them,
Right.
these niggas are on your album.
Right.
Weekend.
Yeah.
Clearly they fucking with it.
Because they know the effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said in the car, even though we was listening to it, I mean, the song was hard. Little quarterback shit. The shit was hard. But I was just like, I mean, all you really gotta do is be open to the music. As long as you open to the music, some of the shit you can fuck with. Like, I ain't fucking with his rock star shit. I'm not on
Move the
that.
mic over a little bit. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Like, I ain't fucking with all the demonic rock star shit. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the first song, when I first listened to it, when I first opened the album, I'm like,
Pop out. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Pop
like,
out, yeah.
I hope this.
I really think he did that on purpose, though. Like, I really think, like, core fan base, I'm going to let y'all know that I got some of this on here, too.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't for the general fan.
Yeah, but some of the pockets he in I can fuck with. Some of it's catchy, like, you know what I'm saying? If you just listening to it, just going into it with you'll be like, I mean, shit, this shit is kind of hard.
Yeah.
And then even like the bars you was putting me out, like you said, you was like, man, if Future said this shit, niggas would be going crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I would. Future said anything about
I think he said
if you
knew what I know, you hide your hoe. Like
and Future said that, niggas be like, hey,
better talk about it.
hide your hoe.
Yeah, better.
Hey, hide your hoe.
Yeah, no.
Future probably wouldn't have yelled that shit in my ear.
He didn't yell it.
He did. It was deep voice Carti.
And then the ad lib behind that probably was I fuck your bitch or some crazy shit.
Nah, it was deep voice Carti. It was deep voice.
in a bag.
I didn't get that deep. I'm gonna have to go back and find that. I couldn't do it.
Well, he dropped the deluxe today.
There's more?
So the deluxe. There's more. He did drop 30 songs.
30 songs.
No, so the 4 songs that he dropped on the deluxe were the songs that
It's only 4 songs?
Yeah.
Oh,
it was
right.
the 4 songs that he dropped, I believe, mostly in 2023 to preview the album because the album was supposed to drop in 2024.
And then it got leaked and then he pushed that shit back.
Yeah. And one of the songs that I enjoyed a lot was 2024. And I was like, oh yeah, I kind of like this. And then the joint we was listening to, I think we were listening to Back Rooms.
Talking about the quarterback though?
Yeah. Quarterback.
It's hard. I ain't gonna fake it. Sitting here loud I'm about to download the shit.
Back Rooms, yeah, it's Back Rooms. Yeah, so but hey, he about to go on tour with The Weeknd and it's gonna be lit. Like he's gonna turn every single crowd.
I didn't know he's going on tour with Weeknd.
Yeah, he gonna turn every. It's going
concert.
It's gonna be a demonic
shit.
it's gonna be.
I better pray before y'all go.
Pray. I don't think it's enough.
Oh my! It's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be bad.
So much coke. There's gonna be a lot of coke. Perks.
Molly.
Yeah, it's gonna. What? Yeah, he talked about that Molly.
Nah, he might be in the midst.
That drink.
Yeah. Molly old weapon. I got twin. Yeah, what? Oh, crazy. But yeah, speaking of, I think you mentioned pushing the album back, but not really pushing the album back. Albums, period. Durk album drops this
Friday.
Yeah.
I think it's called Deep Thoughts.
Yeah, Deep Thoughts. Just to update on his trial date, it's October 14th. So I think he would, by the time his trial happens, he would have been sitting for a year.
Damn.
Which I hate that for the justice system process that you can't kind of have. I mean, because I think they delayed it again. But
he got arrested in October 2020.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So by the time his trial date comes around, he would have sat in jail for about a year. So that's unfortunate. As far as the album is concerned,
I'm excited.
I hope that it sounds like we talk about that studio album that had What Happened to Virgil on it. Is that 4022? 40?
It's 7220.
7220. Yeah. If it sounds anything like that.
I thought you didn't like the Voice album?
I don't know. I'm saying, but that the most wasn't 722 the most recent.
Yeah.
Well, as far as that sound.
Yeah, when he was doing the double songs.
Yeah.
Shit like that. Yeah.
722.
That is what happened to Virgil. That is what happened to Virgil.
So as long as it sounds like
that's right.
That
deluxe.
It sounds like well produced. The beats, great instrumentation, like all that. As long as it sounds concise, like
trying to win a Grammy, so he might be in that bag.
He already won the Grammy. Enough of that. I know what that sounds like. The album was terrible. We cooled on what was that album called? The one that I do not like with the Almost Healed.
Almost Healed.
I do not like that album. The album's terrible.
You know, it's crazy. I want to say I liked it, but I don't play the album that much. Music. Like I don't listen to the album that much.
Yeah.
Like I ain't really.
It's background music.
I mean, I fuck with Durk though.
So, I mean, I understand.
I'm tapped in Friday night. Thursday night.
I'm a listen. Elliot Wilson made an interesting point that had to really, really make me think really hard. And he was like, he's not a big fan of artists dropping music from jail because they can't do anything with it.
What you mean?
Well, once they drop it, they can't go on tour. Like they can't promote it. They can't go do interviews.
Some start, but it depends on your startup. Some stars drop from in jail and they shit go crazy.
But you
can't shoot no video.
Yeah, like it goes crazy, but like
you can't. What can you benefit from that?
Yeah.
You and you know what I'm saying? The real money come from the tour for real.
I mean, yeah, facts.
So like it goes up, but I guess it sustains the support that you have among your fan base to free you. But I mean, but at the same time, I understood his point of saying like that like you can't do anything with it. Can't shoot music videos. Can't go do podcasts. Can't.
Yeah, because when you getting out to go on tour with this album?
I mean, obviously not this year.
Yeah.
So now your hope is that this album
carries your fan base over
right till 2026. It's not gonna happen. Unless he, I mean, I could be wrong. He could have a banger on there that just undeniable.
Yeah.
Like it's the level of what's the one with Drake? Laugh, not cry. If it's the level of that, then I might. Yeah, but right, exactly. It's not the same.
It's not Durk.
Yeah,
that's Drake.
I mean, and you could argue that Durk does not have a standalone hit by himself with that type of power. He doesn't have a What Happened to Virgil by himself. He doesn't have a Laugh Now Cry Later by himself.
Now I fuck with Durk. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I can't to that magnitude. Because I'm thinking of songs that I just like.
Yeah,
I feel like went crazy.
That's kind of hard to like try to say you don't have a song of that magnitude. Especially, I feel like that Laugh Now Cry Later. That's in its own. Like,
I mean, but even What Happened to Virgil was like.
But it's Drake though.
No, I'm saying, but even What Happened to Virgil was the same magnitude. Like everybody loved What Happened to Virgil, but I mean that Gunna balance.
That's true.
Took it over the, you know what I mean. Durk just doesn't have that standalone. I feel like Gunna. We've discussed this before. Gunna has a couple songs where you like
got that shit.
Them shits went.
Yeah, he do though.
Yeah,
got that shit.
Yeah,
he got that.
Durk,
shit.
Durk doesn't have that yet. I could be wrong. He could have something on this album this Friday that could carry over.
I hope so.
I'm with you. I doubt he does.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, it's only but so creative for getting jail. Like,
because I think his producers and shit was kind of. I mean, he probably been talking to him and shit, but
yeah, he posted a video of him talking to him.
Yeah, it's a difference between you being in there.
That's what I'm saying.
That
creative process is like it's a lot different.
Bruh said, I like what y'all doing. I trust y'all, putting it together, making it sound bigger, better. I'm like, oh, you ain't. I don't think you laying no real new verses. They using vocals that was already laid down there.
Yeah.
Oh, this ain't gonna be nothing crazy.
It sound like those.
I would imagine so. I imagine
on the
so.
hard drive.
Yeah, stitching verses together.
I'm sure some of these are new.
New to us.
Yeah,
new to us.
I'm just saying, like, did you listen to the Tory shit that he dropped from jail?
No.
Exactly. The who?
Tory Lanez. He dropped the whole project from jail.
Yeah, I heard. I saw it.
I seen.
I'm cool. Once I seen him posing like,
50, but I'm not enough of a Tory fan to listen. I'm going to listen to Durk.
I just listened to it just to see what it was.
What was going on?
Yeah. And it sound like nothing.
Like it was over the phone.
It sound like I'm bored.
Oh, okay.
I have nothing to do. Mm-hmm. And it sounded like he recorded that shit on the phone.
Yeah, I mean, once I seen him posing like 50, I was like, I'm cool. Like I
just didn't listen because I'm not a big enough fan.
Yeah.
He got some hits though.
I mean, I believe it, but I'm gonna listen to Durk shit.
Yeah.
I think Tory Lanez's downfall was beefing with Drake.
I didn't know he was beefing with Drake.
No, it's probably the gun charge.
I think, but he had a downfall before that.
No, I won't say that because listen.
Don't go with that quarantine radio shit.
It was. I'm not gonna do that.
To do with the music though.
I understand but he was
that. But they love Tory.
But it had nothing to do with the music. We're talking about
listen.
Artist.
You talking about his music downfall? I can agree that the music wasn't hidden, but I will say that quarantine radio, if he would have been able to carry it out in package with the music, people would have just listened off the fact of what he did with quarantine radio.
But the quarantine went away, and the radio went away with it. He didn't even continue that.
I understand, but people. Okay, he did.
Was in the crib.
Wait, listen. So he went quarantine radio.
Right.
Then he went to dating Meg. He was on top of the world. let's just be frank about it. He couldn't do no wrong.
He was winning.
He was.
He couldn't do no wrong. There's a reason why he was at Kylie Jenner's house partying. Because everybody they love him
at this point.
Yeah.
You're right.
Now, musically, I will say, I mean, I never really listened to Tory Lanez music anyway because it just sounded too much like OVO. It just sounded too much like from that
was his problem.
Yeah, he never really.
Why not just accept it though?
He never really sounded like an individual to me anyway. But yeah, after the gun charge, it was kind of like it's clip.
He was talking about that in the project too.
I'm not listening to it. I'm not listening to it.
Dirk, how many songs you think gonna have?
I think he released it already.
How many you gonna have on the track?
I think he released it already.
Oh, no, I'm not gonna look yet.
Maybe 15, 16.
25.
It's 25 songs?
No. I'm betting 25.
Damn.
I don't know.
Because he's in jail. He can't tour. Streaming. It's gotta be more than 15 songs. It has to be more than 18 songs.
But if you're talking about streaming, the more songs is on there, the more you spread out that stream.
It's 20 songs.
17.
I seen 20.
Maybe 3 of those is videos.
Nah, it's 20 songs. Unless he released some of these already.
Yeah.
But it's 20.
I'm okay with that. Shit.
Anytime now that I see
it is 20 songs. It's 3 of these songs
he already released.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's cool. But anytime that I see a project with more than 12 to 15 songs now.
3 songs don't count. It's 17. The last 3 are music videos. Because Opportunist is on here twice.
I didn't see it.
I'm looking on the Apple Music joint.
Yeah. I'm looking on Apple Music. I didn't see it.
Yeah, because Turn Up a Notch is on her twice. Monitoring Me is on her twice. And then Opportunist is on her twice. So he must got
17?
Yeah, 17.
He gonna drop a deluxe too.
So he's shot music videos from jail?
Yeah. And he might have already had them.
He on the video jump?
He might have already, or it might be the joint where they do like music videos with him not in it, but it's like projections of his words. I mean, I've seen that before.
Maybe he on the iPad, FaceTime.
That's crazy. Please, no.
My fault.
Yeah, no.
I digress.
Right. I digress. Yeah, no. I don't expect much from the project. I think it will be filler music, to be more blunt about it. I don't really expect much. So
I'm a fuck with it.
I understand.
But you know.
I'm open to being wrong. Yeah. Dirkio, Smirkio.
All
right. To my least favorite topic that I really don't want to talk about, but he's made it undeniable to talk about. Mr. West. Yay.
She was like, "Isn't that him?" I was like, "Damn."
Man, no, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Damn.
It's crazy. But yeah, Kanye West, for the past, it feels like now 21 days straight, he's just been tweeting. Probably hasn't slept, voicing his grievances.
He's on drugs.
On it. And I think saying he's on drugs is a scapegoat. I think these are just manic thoughts. I think the medicine, as far as like his bipolar episodes or whatever, I think that's been gone out the window. I think the advisors that he probably once had gone out the window. He's fired so many agents and representation. I think that's all out the window. I think this is the most authentic Kanye that we have ever gotten for this long of a period. Because typically what happens is he does the outburst, drop the album, drop the shoe, drop the clothes, disappear, go to Japan or where was he at? Wisconsin. Where was marry another joint? But what was Wyoming? Go to Wyoming, start a farm. Yeah, he bought land.
That's why they want him to. There's nothing there.
Yeah, Wyoming, and
there's no paparazzi.
He made an album out there. It's just, but this time around, I don't know what. I'll just go here first. Another content creator that I like, FD Signifier, he said that certain, like, basically saying like somebody, like when somebody does a certain amount of actions to the point where it make you question, like, am I thinking about this wrong? Like he's tweeted so much to the point and said so much and has done so much up to this point that I'm starting to get confused about, like, what is the goal? Like, I don't know what the goal is anymore. When you start like going after people's kids and like start using words that like is
You're
not
supposed to say.
Yeah, like I don't know what the goal is anymore.
Yeah, because when you text me, bro, he said something. He said, what the fuck? He said something about Beyonce and Jay-Z kids and called he called him. It's okay, you can say it, but he said it, not us.
I understand that. But I still may tell Eric to bleep it up. Just in case.
Definitely.
He called
him. We probably gonna strike it out. Yeah. Just in case.
You know, everybody want their own word now. So
yeah, you just can't. It's mentally the same. You can't. I
mean, him going after people's kids. I mean, like, I just feel like he call it. What he said? What do you call Jay-Z? A pussy? A bitch? Some shit like that.
Yeah, you call Drake the F word.
I'm about to look because he had like a list of betrayal.
Yeah, I got it. Virgil, John Legend, Kim, Trav,
Kim who?
Kim Kardashian.
Oh, wow.
Trav, Carti, Big Sean, Jay-Z, Ty, Tyler, Durk, Common, Cut. This is a long list. Pusha, Don C, Amber, the Kardashians, Adidas, Demna, Balenciaga, my own kids, my own family, the black community, of course, the Jews.
He gotta stay away from that, bro.
Nah,
he gotta stay away from that.
Nah, he's not. And it's like the scapegoat of the people I've done business with. That I know that's what Jews, when he says that, what that means. But it's to the point, like I'm not sure. I'll say that these, including that tweet, these string of tweets caught my attention, and I know from this aspect of what he's upset about. Let me say that. I love Jay-Z, and I do feel bad. I always felt like the black sheep, like I wanted family in this music shit. I ran on stages thinking I was doing the right thing, and it will always be a slight Hove not coming to my first wedding. So that tweet alone, you have that Freudian slip, because all his tweets are like Freudian slips of just saying things.
He didn't come to his wedding for it?
No.
Was this after Niggas in Paris?
Nah, I think that's well after that.
Oh,
yeah.
Everybody think he weird, bro.
I mean, I
mean, like you said, most everybody be like, that nigga tripping again, bro. He on that shit, bro. Kanye, you know what I'm saying? Kanye on that shit again. Like, what the fuck Carti say? Shut up. What the fuck? He said like 4 words.
Yeah, shut up. Yeah, nah. The other tweet that was just like a kind of like a Freudian slip, but kind of let it known, alluding to like what the real problem is. Him putting Kendrick on, he's talking about Jay-Z, him putting Kendrick on the Super Bowl over me, or even us never being invited to shit, taking jabs about my red hat on Donda. I felt like both him and his wife could have helped me have more leverage with my kids. How? Like, I understand what he's saying, like, but how is Jay-Z and Beyonce going to give you more leverage to have custody of your kids?
Yeah.
What were they supposed to do? A character witness?
Yeah, some shit like that.
What were they going to say? Hove has had a history of not doing that.
Nah, facts.
Character witness who?
Facts. Did you see the little 12 Kings joint? It's crazy, but he put Jay-Z on there are 12 rap kings.
Yeah, I didn't see that, but
he got Wayne himself. He said me, Jay, Drake, Biggie, Pac, 50, M, LL, Run DMC, Nas, Rakim. Am I missing any? Question mark.
It's a good list.
It's a great list, actually. It's
good. He was in his right mind.
Yeah. I mean, I think he's in, but that's the thing. I think he's in.
Oh, this is his mind.
Yeah.
I think it is. I think it's just unfiltered.
Oh, this is, to continue that, he's talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce. They could have used their cultural position to not just watch the Kardashians run me over. Shit hurts, so fuck both of them, because when I needed them, it was fuck me. And it's like, Kanye, like, what did you expect them to do? Like, it's to the point where if you crash out so bad, why would you want me to step in and help you crash out? Why would you?
It's like I'm Jay-Z and Beyonce. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what?
Well, and then once again, what would I say in that situation?
Man.
Yo, he's a good dude. Come on.
Chill on Kanye.
Come on, it's yay.
Chill
like,
on
no. I started thinking about.
Y'all know Ye.
Yeah, we do. That's the problem. We do. You seen the joint where she Kim came over and shut down like a visit, or took North back or the kids back because he was inviting Andrew Tate over, the Tate brothers over. Like he was supposed to meet up with them.
Like Lorenz Tate?
No. Andrew Tate. You know Andrew Tate? It doesn't matter. Andrew Tate is an influencer, basically, that's accused of sex trafficking or was accused of sex trafficking. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So,
he's like wanted.
Yeah. Kanye.
Him and his brother fled the country that they were wanted in.
They're white or black?
They're
white.
Wow.
Yeah, Kanye's meeting up with them or whatever, and Kim was like, "Nah, let me get my kids." And
rightfully so.
I started thinking about it, and I mean, the conclusion that I came to was like, I mean, of course, it's like narcissism, but it's like this parallel between narcissists where it's like Kanye, Kanye, Trump, Drake, like all kind of share this commonality now where they're in the stage of their careers. Like with Kanye,
you just call Trump joining a career.
You said what?
You call Trump like career.
Yeah, career. Yeah, he's made a. This is he was a reality TV star, and now he's the president. That's a career. Yeah, that's a career.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not putting respect on it, but I won't. But I won't put respect on it. I'm not doing that. But
he basically got 2 MVPs.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's insane. That's insane. But Kanye.
I digress.
Yeah, right. Kanye.
But you used it correctly this time.
Nah,
that was right.
Yeah.
Technically,
okay.
Yeah.
Like it.
Kanye has the thing of, yo, they shut me out of the industry, but like, look what you did prior to that. You're wearing Nazi shirts and swastikas and saying you love Hitler. Trump saying they're trying to take the country from you. Meanwhile, he's giving tax cuts to the rich. And Drake out here saying, I'm fighting the industry for us. Fam, you were the first artist to get $500 million from the record label. What are you talking about?
But it still wasn't enough.
The first deal. Now,
if they gave him $500 million,
I'm not going on this hill. I'm not going on this hill with Drake. I'm not going on this hill. He signed $500 million the first time. I understand the re-up, you want more. I'm talking about the first deal. I will not feel bad for you going against the label when you've been in bed with the label since you started. That's not, they put you on every Spotify playlist imaginable when Scorpion dropped. They put him on reggae and gospel playlists. He played the game.
They put him on that. They were reaping the benefits of it as well.
Understandable, but you cannot turn around.
Them niggas don't do nothing.
It's cool. That's understandable, but it's cool when I'm good. But when you're no longer good, you cannot point the finger at them and be like, "Look what they doing to me." No, you were their best friend. You popped them shit in them bars, saying, UMG, me, y'all know what it is. Lucien, come on, you know that's my man. And now you can't point the finger and be like, yo, but look what they doing. Like, no, fam. They took Not Like Us, ran the numbers up. You dropped Family Matters through UMG. You did the same thing. They took the pick and said, yeah, this song is going crazy. We're gonna broadcast this. We're gonna do what we do and push this song. What's the confusion? So no, like you can't be a victim in this situation.
Like he said, that's supposed to be their man. They supposed to be men. It's like we don't know what conversations.
They're both signed to UMG.
I was about to say, didn't you tell me?
I understand that, but who's the bread?
They can't really
bringing in the most bread.
Fam, if the song is going up, that moment, I'm supposed to stop this.
I'm not saying that you're supposed to stop it, right? I'm not saying I completely agree with that. I'm just saying when you come to an aspect of right. There's you picking one song over a discography of music that's brought you billions of dollars. I'm supposed to have that respect first over that. This is a song that's dissing me. That's called you basically pushing the song that's calling me.
Here's the thing. And he called him. He said he beat his wife.
I understand that. I understand.
Pick your poison.
I understand that. But what I'm saying, I'm going based off of just the information that you just said. They supposed to be like this. That's like me and you being tight, and then you fuck right and push them up.
Here's the thing, here's the thing about that, though. Here's the thing about that. What is funny about them being like this? there's also the bars that they also kept tabs on. I know because once again, we've all listened to the music. I've listened to Drake 20 times over. There's also the bars of saying things like I'm keeping the lights on over there. Which is it can be true. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And he damn sure meant it. He damn sure meant it. And you can mean it, and that's fine. And when you rap it, it sounds amazing. But you can't think that executives upstairs in the office aren't going, oh, okay.
Are you?
True enough.
Okay.
True say.
Yeah.
He got it right now.
Who do you think is gonna win that though? They don't win that.
They don't win what?
Here's the thing. I hate to put it like this because this is my bigger point about Kanye, Trump, and Drake. You have me fighting or defending the powers that be when I don't even agree with them. Kanye
Facts.
fighting for the industry.
Facts.
Trump make me support the government. Drake make me support arguments for the industry. That's my point of this when they do this victimhood shit. Like you make me argue for them. I don't want to argue for them. Where I'm at. So we got far away, but Kanye, I digress. Kanye,
I'll let y'all niggas go too.
Kanye.
I'll let y'all niggas have it.
Yeah, but
I don't gotta talk
that original that they all do that thing right now in their career where they make me argue for the thing that they're trying to fight against because they put themselves in this victim corner that just doesn't make sense. And so for Kanye, I don't know what the goal is anymore. I'm not sure what he plans to achieve. If there's anything to achieve, I think it's just outbursts to be seen at this time. It could be attention seeking. I'm not sure. Oh, I think the last tweet that I had seen was, I'm in pain that no one person can fix. And I think that is probably the truest tweet that he tweeted out. I think he's been in pain for a long time.
I'm in pain that no one person can fix.
Yeah, I'm in pain that no one person can fix. And I think that was like probably the truest tweet that he tweeted out.
What pain?
I mean, it could be not healing from your mom dying. Yeah. It could be from losing your kids or potentially losing your kids, losing Kim,
friends,
all types,
relationships,
yeah, all that, all that
connections.
But at the same time, you said you love Hitler.
He said,
yes.
Yeah,
you wore a swastika. You wore the Make America Great Again hat. You did that. You said slavery wasn't a choice. I mean, slavery was a choice. You said that. So what option are you giving me? So yeah, man, look. I think we flushed that topic out. Yeah.
What, the last?
Yeah, Kanye. I think.
Oh yeah.
The last thing that I got here is the NFL proposed rule changes. Just a couple. I know a couple of these I just kind of.
You talking about the touch?
Huh? Yeah, I mean, not. I was just gonna do the easy ones first. They said they wanted to expand the replay assist, which I agree with. Like, I guess because they were talking about Skyview, they were talking about also the first downs being electronic.
I seen that. I seen the first.
Yeah. Expand instant replay's ability to advise on-field officials in specific objective aspects of a play and or to address game administration issues when clear, obvious video evidence is present.
I mean, because Cosby,
I think
they extended that to penalties.
So that's for like fumbles and
but they extended that to penalties too. Though.
I think this
they haven't expanded on what exact penalties
right.
were covered.
All right.
I think this also comes from the Bills game, the Bills and Chiefs game, as far as that first down. Yeah, sure, I think anything replay. I think anything involving the replay that like we had a couple of those this year. I think the same game, bruh dropped the ball hit the ground. I forgot who.
That was a Chiefs.
And Chiefs Bills same game, ball hit the ground. Ball hit the ground. Like, and we saw it hit the ground.
It was a catch.
Yeah, stuff like that. So I think I'm
that's probably. I mean, because and I feel like the NFL refs just be like, fuck it.
Yeah,
and it changes the whole momentum. That's probably why they doing that. That shit does take.
You need that aspect.
You need what?
That human aspect. That kind of
Nah,
it makes the sport. It makes the sport
That's what I'm
exciting. I
saying.
understand.
I mean,
If you make it too robotic, bro, you take away that. You know what I'm saying? That the human aspect.
Doesn't
that
that, I mean,
adds-
it's a little. It's some fairness missing though. Like, damn, like it'd be like on some. Maybe the Bills could have won that game,
But,
or the whole
but it don't come down to one play. That wasn't the last play of the game.
It don't come down to one play, but there are certain plays.
momentum
where,
shifts though.
Because if that's the case, you know what I'm saying, Washington could be complaining about a bunch of games. You could complain about
Yeah,
the Pittsburgh.
I feel you.
That should have been a first down, but it wasn't.
I feel you. I just think in the moments that where it's obvious,
Yeah,
when it's obvious,
Agreed.
then yes, please do the extra assistance.
if it's too much debating, let's go ahead and bring the robots in.
But I feel like
if it's
But that's
debating,
the
I can.
human-
I feel like that's where it should. I feel like it should come into where if the refs come in, they like we can't agree on this shit. We need to, and that's where you bring that in. Because if you automatically, I don't know, bro.
No, not automatic. That's why I said if it's too much conversation, it's too much debating. All right, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let the robots do the controversy versus us, because then motherfuckers be mad at the refs.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers be like,
You know,
we be watching on the screen like,
yeah, right.
did the ball
Facts.
not hit the ground?
Facts.
Yeah.
Are we not looking at the same shit? Because sometimes it'd be like,
You stand.
damn,
right
are we
there.
tripping?
Yeah, no, facts.
Right.
Facts.
On screen, like the rep. Are we tripping?
Yeah.
Or are they not looking at the same shit?
Yeah.
Or they just like, fuck it.
I mean, perspective, different sets of eyes.
Like
So-
all them tripping? All y'all
Yeah.
seen the same shit? Ain't
Yeah.
nope. Y'all on the field and watching it. Like, and then with the replay, you showing the replay to the people at home.
And at the ring too.
And so ain't nobody seeing the same shit. We just gonna fuck it. Let's just catch.
Mhm.
Yeah.
First down.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem, I mean, that play was
That's
kind of
nice.
different because all of those replays and stuff that we're seeing, that next play is already gone. The Chiefs ran up and hiked the ball, so we have to try to make that discourse in a matter of 5-6 seconds that it take that, you know what I'm saying, that offensive line to come up and hike the ball.
Yeah.
That's where that replay assist would come in. Whoa, 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 whoa. We saw that.
Yeah.
But the only problem I have with that, with the penalties, I mean with the replays, they didn't in the first down being electronic, they didn't specify that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know that the rule is different from like scoring a touchdown versus getting a first down.
Yeah.
Like, so that Josh Allen shit, he crossed the first line, the first down mark,
Mm-hmm.
but he also with that.
Yeah.
They didn't. You have to cross, and then your momentum would have to stop. They would have to call the play.
Yeah.
Again.
Whereas touchdown, you just cross.
If you cross, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Most people think it's the same way. Like, oh, if I stick the ball across the first down, but I bring it back when I'm getting tackled, it's still first down. Like,
Nah,
it's
it's only
ball-
touchdown.
yeah,
It's only
facts.
touchdown. Yeah,
Yeah.
facts.
Facts. So that's where a lot of people are like, especially that Josh Allen play. I had to explain that to a lot of people. I'm like, it looked like he crossed, but where was he when he went down?
Right.
Not cross.
Yeah.
So that electronic shit, like people gonna be like, oh, well, he crossed the first down.
It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah. They need to expand on that rule too.
The other one that I didn't really feel either which way about keep the kickoff layout the same, where they're lined up together. They lined up right in front of each other. Kickoff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
After,
talking about both teams.
Yeah.
They're lined up at like the 40 or 50 or something like that.
yeah.
And then either team can move until the returner touches the ball.
Yeah. I'm cool with keeping it the same
Yeah, we should just keep it the same.
because
what are they trying to change it to?
well they wanted more returns.
Like
They felt like kickoff was too boring. There was too many touchbacks, so they changed it up to force more returns. And it has been more returns. The data shows that it has been more returns, and so
it makes it.
It's been more
It's
exciting.
more exciting.
Yeah.
It's been more exciting.
More exciting. It's a lot more exciting. So
yeah, we probably don't. Well, I know for us personally, we don't win the Packers game without kickoff because our first score was off a kickoff fumble. So
yeah, I agree. Just because without it, I don't be wanting to see a whole bunch of touchdowns. But that shit do be boring. Like kick return, especially like playing football, kick return be exciting as hell for both sides.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Like on both sides.
There's been less concussions on kickoffs too.
yeah,
And that was
the
the
data.
biggest thing
Because you're coming
the
downhill.
kickoff team, they running full speed, and you're trying to make sure your man get the ball. By the time you turn around, you getting smacked.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Because you're standing right there, at least I know, bro, it's right here. I can see
Hold your
him.
block.
Yeah.
It's 5 yards between me and bro. So you know what I'm saying? You can only get with so much force in that 5 yards
For sure.
versus running
Yeah.
full speed 40 yards down the field.
That shit do get dangerous. You got niggas running at you
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
30 miles per
Oh,
hour.
that's concussions.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure,
That's
for sure.
concussion waiting.
And the I think the amount of concussions went down like 150%, something like that, something crazy.
That's solid.
CTE.
Another one. The Eagles had suggested aligning the regular season and the playoffs overtime rules to make sure that they're the same because they weren't the same.
You know, I didn't know that was just for the playoffs, but you know that was for the Chiefs and
Chiefs
and Bills game.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
It's always for the Chiefs and Bills.
But they was just saying, let's just make it the same across the board.
I think they should.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that'll go through.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
that should
that'll
just be
get
consistent.
passed. Yeah,
There'll be a lot of overtime going on during the regular season, though.
The reason that it's not the same in the regular season versus the playoffs is the regular season, the NFL's greedy. So like those like Fox, NBC, CBS, they only want them to get so much bread. You know what I'm saying? You go to overtime, that's extra bread.
Yeah.
That's because if I'm watching,
I got about a TV spot.
Yeah. Not even that. If I'm watching the Commanders and whoever,
and they go into overtime, but the next game
going to overtime, I might go watch that game because what they doing over there. You know what I'm saying? So like that sudden death. By the time I switch that game might be over.
Yeah.
They're not cutting into the next game. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much why they don't want to do that. But I'm pretty sure they'll go through because it only makes sense.
Right. I'm just doing all the agreeables. There's only one where I feel like we'll probably discuss.
Tush push?
No. Tush push is, I think we all agree. No one should ban the tush push. Let's keep it.
I think they should keep
the tush push.
You can't be only one team is good at it.
Y'all did it with Zach Ertz.
No. So I won't say
only one team is really good at it.
I won't say ban the tush push. They need to get rid of that bullshit ass rule where they could award a touchdown.
I don't know how long that rule's been there.
What you mean?
Remember
when we played
we was in the NFC Championship and we was
when y'all kept jumping off sides?
He was trying to. That's the only way to fucking beat that play, bro.
I mean, I didn't know.
And then on top of that, not only is he doing the tush push, but now he's doing an elongated count. So I'm trying to get the snap count. If you want to keep calling the flag, keep calling the flag. It don't affect. It doesn't. All it did was put them closer to the end zone.
I think the rule is triggered by if they feel as though he
wasn't doing it on purpose though.
That's what they felt like.
That's a human aspect of it. That's one ref could think he's doing it on purpose, and another nigga's not. Huh?
He did 3 times.
He wasn't. He's trying to time the snap count.
Listen, I don't know how. I know that rule had to be there for a long time.
It absolutely is, but it doesn't make any sense, because that's a human interpretation into that rule. There's no set in stone. Because I could feel like maybe the nigga don't like Frankie Louis. He like, bro, I don't like this nigga. He doing that shit on purpose.
I think it's really based upon we can't move the ball up anymore.
Yeah.
Like literally, we can't move the ball.
I understood, but I'm like, this nigga, he's not doing it on purpose. There's no other way to beat this fucking play. And then on top of that, the offensive line is lined up illegally every time y'all line up for that shit.
Amen.
And the rest, because it's the tush push, they just let that shit rock.
Y'all know it's coming. Y'all literally know it's coming.
Well, I mean, we were one of the only teams that have stopped it previously. Made niggas fumble on the goal.
Damn.
But I'm just saying, like, if you look at the above
no, they're lined up. They're lined up lined up in the neutral zone. They are.
And the ref's just like, fuck that flag. We gonna call the offsides, but not that offsides. That offsides is cool. That neutral zone infraction is cool, but that nigga jumping over the line.
Sorry.
Then they talk about player health, but these niggas is just diving at niggas' legs.
Yeah.
How the fuck are you?
There was no injuries last year.
Huh?
There was no injuries last year. That's what the data said.
Do we know that?
That's what the data said.
I feel like it's more so on the Eagles to hurt themselves doing that shit.
Not really.
Sure. I mean, it is. That's more the offense being willing to hurt themselves.
Not really.
Yeah, our center literally dives head first.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's
on.
Jason Kelce said he knew it was a great play, but he literally
break
said
his fucking neck.
That is not an easy play to run.
I understand that shit, but you also another point I'll bring up about the tush push is if you on the defensive side, you cannot push a nigga in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Like if so say for instance they run a tush push. I want to go up behind my defensive tackle and help get more push.
You can't.
That's illegal.
I respect.
I can't do that, but they can do that on offense.
Hey.
That I don't, you know what I'm saying? It has to if they can push, why the fuck can't I?
Okay. I mean, if they modify,
you can push on any play in offense.
Yeah, but he's talking about defensively.
So essentially, I'm talking about the nigga getting behind Jalen Hurts, the two niggas.
Yeah, behind line of scrimmage,
pushing him forward.
The tight end and
yes,
behind line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
If I'm on defense and say I want to the workaround to beat that shot. I'm not saying that there is, but what if I take a defensive tackle and put him at linebacker and put him behind my defensive tackle and push. Now you got 600 pounds of nigga right here. Try
It would
to
help.
push that. You know what I'm saying?
It would help.
But that's illegal. I can't do that.
Yeah.
But they can turn around and push a nigga that's benching 600 fucking pounds.
They won't ban it, but they're gonna
modify something.
Yeah, about to say they're probably just gonna say that he can't be pushed anymore.
I just feel like, bro, it's only one team doing it effectively. The Bills tried it.
Because they have the literal perfect
offensive line and personnel.
Offensive line, quarterback, personnel. They have the perfect personnel to run that shit.
Yeah,
it's not gonna work with any other team.
Yeah,
it's really not.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying, but that's not a good enough reason to ban it. Like that's just not.
I'm not saying it's a good enough reason to ban it. I'm not saying based on
how you gonna modify the tush push.
I just feel like there's too many overlooked aspects of that I have a problem. It's not the play. It's the fact that you're allowing their offensive line to line up illegally. But if a nigga false start normally, that shit is a fucking 10-yard penalty.
I feel you. I think it makes it more exciting. They're gonna stop it. They're gonna stop it this time?
No, it doesn't because it gives the Eagles a free down every fucking. They can as long as they get to fucking 4
first and 9, baby.
That's a first down.
First and 9.
It's been stopped though.
Like how many times have they run? Versus how many times has it been stopped?
I think it's like 10 times in the last 2 years, something like that. I think it's.
And how many times have it been ran in the last 2 years?
Oh no, the success rate.
And you telling me 10 times is enough for us to be like, well, they're stopping it sometimes. The reason we stopped the shit at the goal line is because Jalen Hurts dropped the ball.
Yeah,
it had nothing to
literally
do with
the times.
I
will say the times that it has been stopped.
Mistake.
Yeah,
it was something they did. It was not
literally
every
time that it's been stopped. It's
y'all fucked up.
It's a functionality thing.
One of the offensive linemen slipped down and let
center snap.
Yeah,
It's never been like a defense was in the right package with the right niggas and then helmet on a helmet and we got the shit done. Like no, nigga, it's been.
Bro, talking about we muscled up that time.
Yeah, helmet on helmet, man on man. We was the best. No, it was never that. It's not even the fact of that. You know what I'm saying? It would be different if it was only working on a certain team. That shit worked on everybody. I don't give a fuck who the fuck you put up on that other defensive line. It's a first down. It's a touchdown. Y'all not stopping it. Nigga, the corners just stand there.
I mean, y'all about to say what
this shit is chops.
Fuck they supposed to do?
Jump over the line, something. Where did Troy Polamalu at? And that's what Frankie was trying to do. When he get penalized for shit, they gonna award the score. This nigga trying to do the only thing he know way to stop this shit.
They'll modify it, and we'll see.
I just feel like the niggas. I feel like the offensive line has to be aligned correctly. If you want to run the shit, cool. The offensive line has to be aligned correctly. And if you want to allow them to keep pushing Jalen Hurts' strong ass, the defensive niggas get to push too.
I feel that. And see if it works.
And if it's still working,
fuck it.
Because now there's no unfair advantage. I can do everything that you can do. You're line right. I can push too.
If they make those modifications, I would agree.
That's been my main gripe.
I would agree.
My main gripe. Just make it fair for the defense. The defense already has not even just the touch, but like defense in general. Defense in general is at a disadvantage. Defense in general. They want more points.
Yeah, they could lose for the next 5 years.
Tired of these niggas, bro.
They could lose for the next 5 years. I don't care. I was talking about the Eagles. They could lose for the next 5 years. I wouldn't care.
Oh, nigga, what? If you want a Super Bowl, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't care.
What?
Ban it.
What?
Ban it.
Don't let me see one.
Yeah.
Don't let me see one. That's all I'm gonna say that now.
Keep waiting.
Yeah.
Don't let me see.
The line. Speaking of y'all.
Trying to hurry up.
Hey, right. Nah, my girl texted me, said, y'all wrapping up?
Oh.
Damn, y'all not done?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I got that text too.
Yeah, nah, y'all,
everything okay?
Y'all good? What time?
You still recording?
Yeah. It's a long podcast, y'all doing?
What the fuck are y'all talking about?
Yeah, right. Speaking of y'all, I texted him and said the Lions had put in a request to have the seating change. You seen that? Where they was like basically.
But that wouldn't affect it.
What did the Lions say? I seen something about the Lions, but I didn't read it.
Essentially, the Lions.
They said fuck the divisions.
They said fuck division winners. They want the seasons to be like NBA, to where it's based solely on record. Fuck if you win a division, you shouldn't get home field advantage because their problem was that they had a better record than who the fuck was it? They had a better record than Tampa. They had a better record than.
Let the NBA do what the NBA do, and let the NFL.
Nah, they were still number one, bro.
Who?
The Lions. They were still number one. I think the problem was they got matched up with y'all, and they didn't want to get matched up with y'all.
They would have been matched up with us anyway.
I think
that seeding wouldn't have changed.
No,
they want the first seed to play the 8th seed type shit.
I think
they were talking. They wanted the seeding to be based off of record.
Yeah, but I think
not on divisions. They still would have played us.
I don't know if they would have played y'all based on seeding. I'd have to go look again, but I don't think they would have played y'all based on seeding.
Y'all still would have been the number one seed.
We weren't the number one seed.
No, because
we weren't. We weren't the number one seed. That's what I'm saying. But no, because I think we would have been.
The Lions were the one seed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So we still would have played them.
Let me see. Hold on, real quick.
The Lions were the one seed. We were the lowest seed left. We still would have played the Lions, no matter what the seeding was.
No, I think if you're doing it by NBA, the 1 play the 8, 2 play the 7. Y'all wouldn't have played the Lions.
We played them in the second round. We didn't play them. We played the Bucks in the first round.
Because the Vikings lost.
The Vikings lost.
Yeah.
Because Vikings would have been 2.
Yeah.
Then we would have been 3.
Okay.
Based upon record.
Yeah.
Okay, but the Vikings
and then y'all would have been 4. Y'all would have been 4. And then it would have been.
So we would have played y'all.
Yeah, I think so.
That's some whole shit.
That's what I said. That's why I texted you. That's why I texted you and was like, bruh, they were mad that they played y'all. They basically were mad they played the underdog. That's what I'm saying. I think they were mad about that.
That wasn't just a loss.
No, they got cooked. Yeah, no, they got cooked. Yeah.
For the season that they was having. I don't agree. I feel like basketball is basketball, football is football.
Because then those division games mean nothing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Just throw the divisions away.
You take away all that excitement.
Yeah.
The scheduling and all that means nothing because they already
if you do that, just let everybody play everybody in a sense. Like, I need some more AFC, NFC games type shit.
At that point, you just match up the best teams and make them play each other all year.
Yeah. I mean, other than that, the Lions basically did all their suggestions were advantages for their team. Like they also wanted, this last one was the one I really want to get to. But before we get there is to exclude from the 90-player limit reserved and injured players before or on the day roster reduction to 53 players unless such players designated for return. Basically, you know that at the end of the year they had stock. They was fucked up. They had so many stock injury players. They had a full list of injury players. Yeah. So I think it's for them to just kind of be flexible with their roster.
Being able to play the people that
being able to keep niggas on the roster,
right.
Extra niggas on the roster.
Yeah. And not have to make the decision like
we have to cut him.
Yeah. So, but the last one, which was probably the most interesting, is that no automatic first down for defensive holding or illegal contact. So if it's defensive holding, they probably 5, but no automatic first down. So instead of automatic first, new set of downs, you got 1st and 5, whatever.
For defensive holding?
Yeah, and illegal contact. I do not agree. Because a lot of those, not even a lot. There's certain plays
what's holding for offense? What's the penalty?
It's 5 yards. Or 10 yards. It's a 10 yard.
Which is basically a first down.
Yeah.
No, you said.
I'm saying like
when the lineman holds, when an offensive lineman holds.
10 yards.
Basically a first down. Like the opposite of a first down.
Yeah.
It's the opposite of a first down. I mean, I don't think defensive holding should be a spot. So if it occurs past the first down.
Oh, then the first down.
Then it's a first down. Because if I hold a nigga 2 yards in, there's no guarantee.
Yeah, no facts. Facts. I can agree with the spot foul thing.
If it's a spot foul, that's okay. I don't think it's a 5 yard penalty because if I got held at 7 yards.
Yeah. Why would we?
Why only get 5 yards?
Yeah.
Like it should be a spot foul.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not opposed to that.
Yeah.
I mean, the Lions propose this too.
Because that's what pass interference is.
They in their joint crying.
Yeah, that's just they thought they was going. They thought it was their year.
Oh no, they did.
Man,
they thought it was their year.
Even when we came in, like they was already talking about that too.
Yeah, they thought they was their year.
That's why Terry Arnold was talking on social media for like a month.
That's probably why they went on these rules. I didn't know the Lions did all of that.
Yeah, they spent like 3 of them. It's like, yo, can we
I
change
don't agree.
this?
I don't agree. I think I would like the spot foul, especially if it's like 2 yards.
Yeah, I like that one.
I like the spot foul.
I like that one.
I don't agree with being an automatic first down.
Because niggas do be holding for 10 yards.
I just the automatic first down is just kind of like I always looked at it like stop holding. Don't do it.
Well, because sometimes it'd be like a little
yeah, like no,
like
listen,
a little shirt tug, be like,
you know, like
first down.
Like, listen, the first Super Bowl, 2022.
Isn't that why y'all lost?
Yeah, holding. So I understand. I get it. It hurt. But
wasn't he the target?
Yeah, he was.
But
I think. It was in the area, but yes, he was a target.
That changes it because there's been defensive holding and defensive passing.
Well,
is different because it's
kind of what he just spoke to about a little tug. Yeah. Literally, it was kind of like a.
No, but I'm saying I understand that.
First
but what I'm saying is that's different versus like the reason I'm saying spot foul because imagine if I'm throwing to the receiver all the way to the right, throwing to the X.
Yeah.
And the wide receiver get held on the backside.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are we getting the first down for a nigga I wasn't even
looking at? Yeah.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, respect.
That's
the play wasn't even going to him, and you can see your eyes clear as day about to go this way. And we talking about the nigga that.
Yeah.
He don't even affect the player. He don't affect this throw that's going over here.
Yeah.
That my wide receiver didn't see that and getting held. Be like, hey, bro.
Yeah.
I stopped my route. Nah, that just shit should not be a first down spot foul.
Yeah.
Where he held him at, that's where y'all get the ball at. Replay it.
Yeah. But shit. That was a full episode. Yeah.
Tight.
Yeah. Got anything else?
Nah.
We're good.
This is good, man.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Improving every episode. I feel comfortable.
Yeah.
I ain't moved.
Yeah. Nah.
Mike stayed in place.
Well, you look good. Thank y'all again for joining us. Comment, like, subscribe, follow us on all our platforms.
YouTube, TikTok. I'm gonna make the TikTok one day.
Yeah, YouTube, yeah, Spotify. Right. Yeah, I'm just trying to this intro, outro. I gotta get a rhythm of what I always want to say. But yeah, thank y'all for joining us, and we out.
Yeah.
I built this. Me, brick by brick.